I don't know if you can find me here since there's no link. Okay, Georgine, you found me. Okay, good, good. And okay, Luis, you're here. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't know what happened, but we stopped on this card and it got kind of frozen. Hi, Kim. So this is take number 2 because there's like still so many cards that I want to show you. And I know you're going to see them on the blog tomorrow or on Instagram, but I love doing kind of show and tell to point out different details. So on this card here, this is from Amy. And Amy used for the little clouds, and this is one of my favorite papers too. Like I need full paper pack just of this paper. Hi, Barbara. This is from the traveling one. What is it called? I remember that the name of it during the first one. I am going to brag about our team. Yes, Barbara. And thank you. Now tell me which paper pack this is from. I know it's the traveling one. And then Amy has this, look at these colors, you guys. This is such a bright kind of colors. I just love it. And then the tree and all of the different elements, die cut elements are inked with, looks like distress inks. Going places, Louis is saying, yes, thank you. So this paper pack, thank you, Louis, is from Going Places paper pack. And then this is another one from Amy, and this one has a little bit of this more spookier kind of feel to it. So yes, Barbara, Going Places, that was the one. So this paper is from Trick or Treat paper pack. Yes, I think so. And then we have the tree. See how it looks spooky and kind of like black or like purplish glitter there. So pretty. And then this is what I was telling you, like little shorts for Marcy instead of socks. So you can see how this looks like. So they look like scalloped little shorts there. Cute. Just adorable. And then this from Donna. And Donna always, like, you can definitely tell when it's Donna's work because Donna uses bright, like the bright colors too. There are stripes here, but this is from printer. So there's this turquoise blue and on top of the paper from wood grain paper pack. And then we have our little foxes sitting here and gourds and the leaves. And the frame again is from scalloped frame die. So pretty. And then here's another one with Marcy wearing shirts. And look at this little hearts on Marcy's hoodies. So pretty. Just love the detail. And there are little hearts on the fox's scarf too. So pretty. And I love how Donna used this orange and turquoise and black. And then the tree, Donna also added those little red ones looks like those are flowers from cherry blossom die. So that's another way to do it. And then we have the gourds here and the grass, and the clouds are from the sun and clouds die. And then this is from Cami, and so this is watercolored. So you can see it creates a totally different look to Marcy here. And then Cami also has Marcy wearing shirts, and we have the gourds here. Cute. And this paper is also from Going Places, I think, paper pack. And on this one, I was blown away by this one. On this one, Cami used the paper from In the City paper pack. And it totally works. So it's like autumn in the city. And then look at this partial circle here. And then we have the little fox, also watercolored. Barbara is saying you can use the apples dies too. First when I saw Donna's card, I thought those were like red like apples. So, but they're actually it looks kind of like, at the first look, it kind of looks like apples. And then the leaves, I'm not sure if Kemi usually watercolors everything, so I don't know if these are watercolored or inked. It looks like they could have been inked. And then we have the tree trunk on the part here on the side here partially. So see how it's kind of cut. So not the full tree here. But I love this circle idea with the little foxy. So cute. Then we have 2 cards here from Marcia. Sorry. And Marcia went for more of the kind of grungy look. So like, that's why I really love how our design team, everybody has their different style, and you can get so many different ideas, and you can do what, you know, your preference is as far as the style is, your style is, or if you want to try some different styles. So that's also really cool. So here we have our tree with the leaves, and the leaves on the bottom here kind of grungy brownish colors, and then Marcy and the fox also colored in the like warm autumn colors. So pretty. He's so cute. And then Marcia has the little 2 friends, other friends here in the scene, just hanging out outside of the card. And then this one here is, oh my god, you're just fantastic. So we have our little foxy holding the gourd, and see how Marcia colored it here with the more green and the yellow going there. So you can get so many different ideas from our design team. And then we have 2 of these are from B. And I love this. Look at this coloring on Marcy's hoodie. So we have like plaid design here. So pretty. And then it looks like the tree and the gourds are colored with markers. So awesome. And then here's another one from B. And this one is a shaker. So you can see how that works too. And then also different design on the sweaters for our foxes. This one is from Samantha. So you can see here another design. So another use of the tree. So it's also partially, but instead of sideways, Samantha cut it on the top to accommodate the size of the card. So you can see that works also. So really pretty. You love the shaker, Louise? Thank you. And then we have the scene builder. So we have the hill here, and then the grass from the scene builder behind it. And then we have the gourds, 2 of the gourds here, and our little foxes. So cute. Then this one is from Jennifer Dove. You know, Jennifer Dove colors with all the markers, and she's very, very creative with that. So you can see, especially on the gourds here, well, on everything. So you can see different textures on Marcy, little polka dots and like little balls, kind of the embellishments on the skirt. And then Jen also colored like Marcy wearing little shorts here. And then look at this coloring in the gourds. Even all of this little circle, the little bubbles, or what you call them, the textures are so awesome. And then for the frame here, the paper is from Trick or Treat paper pack, the polka dots. But then this frame here on the background is A2 book plate. And then we have our fox. I love how the fox is peeking from behind the gourd. So cute, so many different ideas. And then we have 4, the last 4 are from Sandra. And Sandra colors all of the die cuts with Copic markers. So images are colored with Copic markers, and die cuts are colored with Copic markers. But here's the one that I was saying that you can use it for the winter scenes as well. So this is the paper from the Winter Forest paper pack, and so you can see there are snowbanks with the hills from the scene builder, and then we have just the naked branch, or what do you call it, here. And then Sandra also used the leaves from the branch on the bottom here, like for for the little bushes, and then different greenery. Like these are long pine needles sticking out here, and this is the another leaf there. So pretty. Then the second one from Sandra. I love this scene. So this paper is from In the Forest paper pack, first of all. It's beautiful, right, Louise? Thank you. And take a look at this. There's a rustic frame right here. It's kind of, because it's from the same pattern paper, it's kind of hard to see, but you can definitely, like now that I mentioned it, you can definitely see how it's popped here. So it adds, brings out the, it frames the scene first of all, but then it brings it forward, right? So it's like so pretty. I love that. I love when Sandra does this. And then we have the grass there from the grass die cut, and then the leaves. Look at this color in the leaves, you guys. This is amazing. This is so pretty. So definitely so much inspiration and so many different ideas and so many different ways. And we have our little foxy sitting on one of the gourds there, so cute. And we have cattails, we have different leaves, just filling the scenery here. So pretty. Then we have this one here with Marcy. This is also from Sandra. So you can see Marcy and our little fox next to her. And this paper is actually from another paper pack, Halloween paper pack. This one is called Haunted, but it also works. Like Sandra is so creative with using the different papers in different ways. And then we have our tree with the leaves and the gourds. And again, so these are dragon, what are they called? Snapdragons, and the little grasses. So you can see Sandra usually just creates like a cluster of the die cuts. So pretty. And here's the last one from Sandra. And it's, again, it's like a mini slimline card. And this looks like also like from the same, from the Haunted paper pack. But definitely works, right? Because it's just the night scene there. We have a little bat flying, and we have two of our fox friends. We have the grass here, and then one is sitting on the gourd. Oh, I love that. I didn't try that, but I love how Sandra did it on this card and on the other one. Kimberly saying all of these are amazing. Thank you so much. And then we have the cluster again of the greenery here in the center. Friends forever. So pretty. So that's all. Now this is all I wanted to show you. So I hope you love it. I hope you love this kit. Oh, I didn't mention this month, as you can see, the clear stamp is here already. The rubber stamp, it's actually a different rubber stamp there. We don't have the rubber stamps yet. There is a delay with the rubber stamp manufacturing this month. They're having some issues with the equipment. So we should, fingers crossed, have the stamps by the end of the next week. So once we get the stamps in, we're going to start shipping your kits right away. So for now, enjoy inspiration. I don't think Erin came back, Barbara. She didn't comment on anything, but maybe she'll watch it later. I know it was probably hard to find it. So we're gonna start shipping, if we get it by the end, what did I say? No, today's Tuesday, right? So we should have it midweek next week. So once we get it in, we're gonna start shipping right away. But for now, as I said, just enjoy inspiration, you know, take a look on our blog, on our Instagram. Our design team is gonna start posting tomorrow. So hopefully you get inspired. And get a lot of different ideas. By the time you get your kit, you'll be ready to go. And then I'll see, again, I'm not promising, but I'm going to try to schedule the coloring for Marcy and maybe some foxes. So by the time I know for sure when the rubber stamps are here, I'll have better idea if I can find time to schedule it, but I'll definitely keep that in mind. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for supporting our company. We appreciate you all, sending you all much love. And that will be all for today. I'll see you later. Bye for now.